Cleopatra v.I. Thea Philopator, 69 BC, 30 BC, was the last active ruler of the Ptolemaic Kingdom of Egypt. She is one of the most famous women in history, known for her political acumen, romantic relationships with powerful Roman figures like Julius Caesar and Mark Antony, and her efforts to preserve Egypt's independence in the face of rising Roman power. Early life and ascension to power. Cleopatra was born into the Ptolemaic dynasty, which ruled Egypt after Alexander the Great's empire fragmented. The Ptolemies, of Macedonian Greek origin, had ruled Egypt for nearly 300 years. Cleopatra was highly educated and spoke several languages, including Greek and Egyptian, which helped her connect with her people. Her early reign was shared with her younger brother Ptolemy XII, who was initially her co-ruler. However, she soon became embroiled in a power struggle with him and his advisors, leading to his eventual death in a civil war. Relationship with Julius Caesar. Cleopatra's most famous political alliance was with Julius Caesar, whom she met in 48 BC. At the time, she was engaged in a conflict with her brother Ptolemy XII for control of the throne. When Caesar arrived in Egypt, Cleopatra famously had herself smuggled into his presence, reportedly wrapped in a rug, to win his favor. She soon became his lover, and he supported her in regaining the throne. Cleopatra's son, Caesarion, Ptolemy XV, was born in 47 BC and claimed to be Caesar's child, though this was never definitively confirmed. Cleopatra and Caesar's relationship solidified Egypt's independence, at least temporarily, and Egypt prospered under their alliance. After Caesar's assassination in 44 BC, Cleopatra returned to Egypt. Relationship with Mark Antony. After Caesar's death, Cleopatra aligned herself with Mark Antony, one of Caesar's former generals and a member of the Roman triumvirate. Their alliance was both political and romantic. Together, they sought to challenge the power of Octavian, later Augustus, Caesar's adopted son and the eventual first Roman emperor. Cleopatra and Antony had 3 children together, and their union was seen as a major challenge to Roman authority. Antony's rivalry with Octavian escalated into open conflict, culminating in the Battle of Actium in 31 BC. The naval battle ended in a decisive defeat for Antony and Cleopatra, and both fled to Egypt. Cleopatra's death. In 30 BC, after their defeat by Octavian's forces, Cleopatra and Mark Antony both committed suicide. Antony died after learning of Cleopatra's death, though he had tried to take his own life earlier. Cleopatra's death is often depicted as the result of a poisonous asp bite, though the exact circumstances are debated. It's believed she chose death rather than be paraded in a Roman triumph, a humiliating fate for a defeated queen. With her death, the Ptolemaic dynasty came to an end, and Egypt became a province of the Roman Empire, marking the final chapter in the history of ancient Egyptian independence. Legacy. Cleopatra's legacy has been shaped largely by her romantic relationships with 2 of Rome's most powerful men, but she was much more than just a lover. She was a shrewd and capable ruler who worked hard to maintain Egypt's sovereignty in a time when Rome was becoming increasingly dominant. Her reign was marked by both cultural achievements, such as the flourishing of Alexandria as a center of learning, and political struggles. Her life has been the subject of many plays, books, and films, and she is often remembered as a symbol of beauty and political savvy. However, historical accounts of her are often romanticized or influenced by the perspectives of Roman authors, who may have exaggerated her relationships to undermine her power. Cleopatra remains an enduring figure in popular culture, seen as a symbol of strength, intelligence, and political savvy in the face of overwhelming odds.